we now move on to our next panel discussion, that is business strategy to drive real outcomes in today's scenario. In an era marked by rapid technological advancements, shifting consumer behaviors, and global uncertainties, businesses must craft strategies that are both resilient and adaptable. This panel brings together visionary leaders to explore how organizations can navigate the complexities of the current landscape, leveraging innovative approaches to drive tangible results, from embracing scenario planning to fostering a culture of agility. Discover the tools and mindsets essential for success in today's dynamic environment. So, ladies and gentlemen, our speakers are Mr. Abhishek Soni, Director, Next Electronics. Huge round of applause. Mr. Dhiraj Ladha, Director, Sheriff Fashions Private Limited, CK International. Huge round of applause for him. Mr. Ganesh Nagori, Partner, The Grocer Supermarket, Salasar Sales. Huge round of applause. Mr. Gaurav Agarwala, Partner, Metros Supermarket. Huge round of applause. Thank you very much. Mr. Gautam Singh Khumukcham, Manager, Strategic Expansion and Business Development, Jubilant Foodworks Limited. Huge round of applause for him as well. Please take your seats. And of course, our moderator for this session is Mr. Aninda Das, Vice President of Marketing Infinity Group. Huge round of applause for our moderator. Come on, everybody. I sang for you a Nepali song.
How much time we have in hand?
Around 30 minutes, I guess.
30 minutes, okay. Looks good. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. A round of applause to the entire retail community of Northeast. I've come all the way from Kolkata just to meet you people. That's the energy, because last one month back when I was just going through the JS Road, I was amazed because we used to think that, in East Messer, Park Street is the, retail hub, But my God, Guwahati is like Guwahati. Oh my God. And that was the question. And when Rai was telling me, okay, you be the speaker, I said that no, boss, I will not be the speaker. Let me be the moderator, because I've come to understand what is working here. That's what is the strategy here. My friend here, Jubilant, they're doing fabulous work. So I wanted to know what is working here. So the idea is, okay, fine, we are seeing that, I don't believe that, abhi aaya hai Northeast mein potential. Northeast, Assam, Guwahati mein potential bahut din se tha. Maybe theek hai, government policies and all change hua hai. But I feel our Lucist policy has changed. That we can say. But potential hamesha tha. That's what I feel. So, couple of questions I'll ask each of the speakers, and I want to learn from them. They're leaders in their own fields, and I think like that we can also understand what is working here. So, my first question was for Abhishek ji. Abhishek. Sorry? Okay, I'll introduce these speakers. Okay, I thought she has already done it. So, Abhishek Soni, Director, Next Electronics. I have the next speaker, Dhiraj Ladha, Director, Sheriff Fashions Private Limited. Ganesh Nagori, Partner, The Grocer Supermarket, Salasar Sales. And Gaurav Agarwal, Metro Supermarket. He's not there. Okay. And Gautam Singh is here. from Jubilant. Great. So Abhishek ji, we are seeing, we have seen in other parts how the electronic markets are working and all. What is different in Northeast, or rather in Guwahati? Is it like, is there any kind of differentiation which is working here? Like there's a lot of pay now, or I'll take now, I'll pay later. That kind of concepts are happening. What are the things happening or the changes happening in the Northeast market specifically for the electronics market? See, you have been there since long, so I think your insights would be helpful.
या डेफिनेटली मेरा थोड़ा सा वॉइस ख़राब है आज, पता नहीं कल रात को क्या हुआ था, बट आई विल ट्राई टू एक्सप्लेन फ्यू ऑफ द थिंग्स, वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग्स. नॉर्थ ईस्ट में सबसे इम्पॉर्टेंट है पर्सनल टच. इफ़ यू आर, जो अभी प्रीवियसली पैनल्स ने डिस्कशन किया था कि पर्सनल टच होना बहुत ज़रूरी है. इफ़ यू आर नॉट हैविंग द पर्सनल टच, दैट रिटेल सेक्टर ड्राइव नहीं कर सकते. आई जस्ट tell you something. How many of you have your customer database in your mobile phones? मेरे ख्याल से बहुत कम लोगों के पास होगा. But in since 20 years, मुझे आज कोई कस्टमर फ़ोन करता है, मैं किसी को भी, मेरा विजिटिंग कार्ड नहीं है मेरे शोरूम में, लेकिन कोई भी कस्टमर अगर मुझे फ़ोन करता है, आई कॉल हिम विथ हिज नेम एंड ही गेट सरप्राइज. कहते हैं कि आपको मेरा नंबर कैसे? मैंने कि मेरे पास सेव्ड है. एंड सेव विद द ईयर कि कौन से ईयर में उसने प्रोडक्ट खरीदा था. सिंस 2011 आई एम डूइंग दिस एंड आई हैव 51,000 कस्टमर बेस. That is our show. Secondly, how many of you are doctors? Any doctors over here? No. एक चीज़ और बताता हूँ क्या चीज़ ड्राइव करती है. मैं अपने आप को डॉक्टर समझता हूँ. सॉरी इफ एनीवन इज. किसी के घर में, सिंस आई एम इनटू इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स बिजनेस, किसी के घर में अगर फूड स्टोरेज की प्रॉब्लम है तो वो फ्रीज लेने आता है. तो हमें उसको जो फ्रीज देना है वो उसके क्या रिक्वायरमेंट है उसके हिसाब से चलना पड़ेगा. आप क्या बेचना चाहते हो, दैट वोंट वर्क. सॉल्यूशन विल वर्क. किसी के घर में वॉशिंग मशीन, कपड़े धोने की प्रॉब्लम है, किसी के घर में एंटरटेनमेंट की प्रॉब्लम है कि भाई टीवी नहीं है या साउंड सिस्टम बड़ा नहीं है, तो क्या प्रोडक्ट लेने आ रहे हैं उसके ऊपर में डिपेंड करता है. सो अकॉर्डिंगली आप वो प्रोडक्ट सजेस्ट कीजिए. मैं अपने आप को डॉक्टर समझता हूँ इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स का, और मैं बेस्ट मेडिसिन देता हूँ उसको, सो दैट ही गेट्स रिजॉल्व, और वो 4 कस्टमर अपने आप भेजे. That's it. That's the important thing.
Great. A round of applause. And think another question I have, very critical, and I keep hearing it from a lot of people who has not yet entered the Northeast market.
Yes.
ठीक है, गुवाहाटी. Now beyond गुवाहाटी में भी,
yes,
अगर किसी को इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स का बिजनेस करना है, I don't know whether you already have extended to that particular like tier 2 and tier 3 or the extreme.
We have the knowledge and information.
तो उसमें क्या, what is that 2 things or 3 things you will like to give guidance to the emerging entrepreneurs in this business who wants to enter that market also, or whether now is the right time to enter, or when is the right time to enter?
It's always the right time. It's the mindset which needs to be understand. The number one point, the government's policies which has come up now, which are encouraging the retail sector. Just 45 days back, the government announced in Guwahati for the first time that the showrooms could be remained open till midnights or even the 24 hours. So that's very good initiative the government has done. So one can think of keeping the showrooms, retail sectors open till say 12. Even I was thinking कि 11 से 11 तक showroom खोलूँगा. So that was the first idea. Let's implement gradually. हम लोग try करेंगे. तो ये जितने भी आप problems जो भी है अभी, गवर्नमेंट जिस हिसाब से इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर डेवलप कर रही है, रोड्स कनेक्टिविटी, supply chains, godowns, warehouses coming up. So definitely वो retail sector को boost up कर रहा है. So it's always the right time. जो पहले खोलता है वो पहले lead लेता है और वो अपना पूरा market बना लेता है तब तक the other players by the time comes. So
Great. Thank you so much. And I think that's a very, very important thing. It's learning from for me as at least that आपका यहाँ showroom, like they're coming up with a policy to open it 24/7. Oh, it's implemented. Wow. Government has declared. Very good. Very good. I'll go to Dhiraj. Dhiraj ji, you know, you are there in the fashion segment, right? And so style, you know, Northeast has got their own unique style, and you know, any kind of new fashionable stuff comes from this Northeast market also. That has always been the case. Post-COVID, are you seeing any changes in this particular vertical, or what are the trends you are seeing specifically in this particular business segment focused upon Northeast as a market? If you can share some insights on that.
See, particularly Northeast do have a certain taste, which is different from rest of the India. Whatever works in South would not work in Northeast. So Northeast is always like bit different taste from other places. So we have been developing that thing, and we have been focusing on several factors, which I would also clarify that thing. That here, comfort is the most important factor, which people see that comfort is there. And apart from that, I mean, fabric selection is also very important here, because people tend to wear comfortable clothing here. So cotton plays a very important role. Initially, I mean, when we started off a bit back, so that time we were not doing much of cotton. So we saw that, we developed that thing, and after that, we started making much of cotton, more of cotton. So people started accepting it, and now we have around 90 to 95% of the entire range is cotton. So that is the thing. Sizing is again a big factor. Smaller size sells more here because of the build-up and this thing. So that is also a factor.
Okay, understood. And do you think this online, people are just going to Amazon, and then you know they're not going to malls, or even if they're going?
Yeah.
So two things I wanted to know from you specifically: that e-commerce is helping you, or is like a challenge for you, like people going to e-commerce for buying stuff. And the second part is like even if they're going, you know, is it important to have a brick and mortar as well? How you are strategizing in this particular, because a lot of people might think, you know, your insights on that particular aspect.
See, when we go back, initially, Sunday or any weekend used to be a shopping activity. I mean, going out, even shopping was a recreation. People didn't have much of things to do. So people used to go shopping with family. So going out, shopping at stores will be there. I mean, it's e-commerce cannot beat that thing. But yeah, e-commerce is doing good. E-commerce is trying up many new things. I mean, I heard in the conference only here that you can try on this thing, apparels, and see how it looks on you. So yeah, that is evolving. But what I suppose is physical stores are the place to be. Yeah, that cannot be replaced. I mean, that cannot be replaced.
Correct. And do you think experience is also playing an important
Experience is very important because
role. So, what are the two things you have implemented in your store?
in our stores, I mean, see, experience is there. Apart from that, I mean, I would say the most important thing in our store is the product, which we have been consistently improving that thing. So our customers are very loyal in that sense. So from such a long time, I mean, we have been seeing that customers who come to buy from us are very loyal. I mean, I would say that. And experience, customers who come to us, I mean, are all treated well. There is good music, there is good temperature is maintained, fragrance is there, good gesture.
Understood. Abhishek ji, you want to add anything on the experience part? You're seeing how important is that?
Yes, it's very important. Customer हमारे showroom में आते हैं. I tell you, it's very common with the retail sectors. Washing machine देखने आए, washing machine का price देखा. Now what will happen next? Customer online निकालेगा, Amazon का app खोलेगा और वो price देखेगा वहाँ पे. आपके price के साथ compare करेगा. But we have something very different in our store. हमारा जो ISD बैठा है वहाँ पे, वो Amazon या Flipkart का ऐप खोलेगा और कस्टमर को दिखाएगा इसकी प्राइस ऑनलाइन ये है और हमारी प्राइस ये है. We beat the online price. At our store, it's absolutely in big way. It's written online से भी सस्ता. That is our tagline.
Oh, superb! Round of applause.
So we beat the market in that way, so that the concept should be changed. Online ने हमारे साथ concept change किया है. Youngsters are moving to the online because this is the future, definitely. But हम इसको कैसे beat कर सकते हैं, अपना concept कैसे clear कर सकते हैं? And once the customer buys from us, he goes and 4 customer और बेचता है. So that is how the experience changes. Touch and feel. बड़े products कोई भी नहीं खरीदेगा online. बड़ा side by side fridge है, बड़ी TV है. A customer buying a 2 lakh of TV won't buy online. So we have changed our things in different way.
Great. Thank you so much. And I'll go to Ganesh. So the grocer supermarket, the Salasar sales. In a supermarket concept, are you getting any kind of competition from the Kirana stores? Or how you are balancing it out? Or what is the trend? Are a lot of people moving to supermarket kind of a format? They are liking it in Northeast?
Yes, the customer base is something like they are converting to the organized sector actually. Organized retail means in Kirana store they used to go and just give the list and somebody pulls out the products and all. But in now modern trade stores, people can check the MRP and see the options also. There are many options like brands and packagings and all. Then the expiry dates and all. So they check the product. They actually also they enjoy the experience. Once the environment with music and all, as he said, then that's means they don't just go to purchase anything. They go for a experience like they have fun. Sunday we have more sale on the Sundays. But that means people come to just take time. Well, let's spend some nice. So they go to their organized sectors like modern trades and all, rather than the normal Kirana stores. That's it. Means, but right now, Northeast is dominated by the normal Kirana stores. But the concept is now gradually improving, and yes, modern trades are now expanding more.
Great. And like you have here like online grocery apps, are there? Is it prevalent here?
Right now we don't have.
Okay.
We are in the processing of that.
What about in the market as a whole? Not for you specifically.
Okay.
In the market, do you have Blinkits or
Yeah, it's coming right now. It's prevailing in one area, ABC, I guess, and it's coming in Adgaon area. It's 3 or 4 kilometers away. but it's far away from our stores actually. But it will not affect that much. It will just affect like we have one more store nearby. Not even that also, because what I said is experiencing the atmosphere and all. They come and just take the trolley and roam around. That's another thing.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much. I'll go to Gautam. Gautam is from Jubilant Food Works, and we in the morning I heard that logistics plays a very very it's critical here. That's what one of the speakers was saying. Now, delivering within that 30 minutes culture, does it work here, or do you face any challenges, particularly in this Northeast for your, that's one of your USP, serving it fast. So how do you do it, or how is it different compared to other parts of India?
Namaskar. Good evening, everyone. I'm Gautam from Jubilant Food Works Limited. And thank you, Rai, for giving me an opportunity to be part of this forum. Coming back to the question of how we manage 30 minutes in the Northeast, 30 minutes or nahi to free. This is a promise from Jubilant Food Works Limited, Domino's Pizza, and this has been there for quite some time, more than 20 years. When Paresh Rawal came to the television and just announced that advertisement, so that is still going on. It's actually very simple. Whether here in Guwahati or Imphal or Dimapur or Aizawl, we follow a very simple rule. 8 minutes of pizza making and 8 minutes of delivery time. So 16 minutes. The other remaining 14 minutes is for preparing the pizza, putting the toppings, and after the pizza is baked, cutting and packaging it. So it's as simple as that.
Great. How many stores you have now in entire Northeast, or only in Guwahati you have?
In entire Northeast, we have 48 stores. Yesterday, actually, I look after Northeast plus some part of North Bengal. So yesterday, we launched our first store in Namchi. Namchi is a town in Sikkim.
Great. A round of applause for setting up in Namchi. Namchi, beautiful place. But tell me something, so taking a cue from here, what are the 4 or 5 things you look into when you are setting up a store? What are the 4, 5 criterias? It's important to know that, what are the 5 criterias according to you to set up Jubilant store?
Absolutely. To identify a location, to identify a proper commercial building, that is very important. Having said that, we do a lot of research. If I just can share something which is probably funny, in Domino's, we call that there are 2 kinds of people. One who sells pizza. So those are from the operations team. Then another set of people who helps to sell the pizza. For example, me. So I am a person who helps to sell the pizza. So I myself am very much involved in identifying the location. Location is very important in retail.
Absolutely.
So we do a lot of research, as I was just mentioning earlier also. There's a lot of science involved. But at the same time, there are some things which we do physically. So when I visit a new place, let's say I go to Namchi, I kind of do foot walking to survey the market myself, make a video of it. Then we check the population. For a normal Domino's outlet in other parts of the country, the minimum population, urban population should be 1 lakh. But for Northeast, we kind of make a little bit of leeway in terms of if the town population, urban population is approximately 70, 75,000, then we are okay to open a Domino's outlet. So that is one, population one. Then also we check when we visit a new town or a new city or a new place, we check the kind of houses, whether it is full of apartments or whether it is full of normal bungalows and individual houses. We also look at what kind of cars are there in that particular city, whether it is SUV dominated or more normal like a Alto, Maruti Suzuki Alto or a Santro kind of a thing. We try to look at that as a parameter. Then, very funnily, we also look at what kind of cigarettes are available in that town, whether a Gold Flake king size is available or not. It's a very strong indicator of the affluence of the population of that particular town. My God. Yeah, I know it is a little funny, but this is what.
Is it Amit Pathak over there? Oh my God. So Amit Pathak, round of applause for Amit ji, from Devyani. So good. So nice to see you, Amit ji. We were just discussing, so good to see you.
I'm surprised to see him here.
Yeah. Oh, okay, great. So Abhishek ji, I'll come back to you, but you have given me some great insights, those factors, cigarettes and cars. Abhishek ji, how important is location? Or just continuing from Gautam, for the young entrepreneurs in the retail business, what is the key? But क्या होता है, प्रॉब्लम क्या है सर? एक तो ये लोकेशन इम्पोर्टेंट है और सब ग्राउंड फ्लोर मांगता है, कहीं खाली नहीं है. हाउ डू वी इनोवेट? व्हाट टू डू if they are not getting at the main location and if they're not getting something in the ground floor? What are your tips for those kind of retailers?
Very nice question. That's very important. But for the towns or the cities, location matter karta hai. But I tell you something. If you have the potential, in our sector, कस्टमर आएगा आपके पास में सामान खरीदने के लिए. अगर आपकी प्राइसिंग थोड़ी सी मार्केट से बेटर है, आपकी सर्विस अच्छी है, ग्राउंड फ्लोर का कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है. व्हेन वी स्टार्टेड नेक्स्ट, वी वेर ऑन द फर्स्ट फ्लोर इन 2009. तब मॉडर्न ट्रेड्स कॉन्सेप्ट नहीं था गुवाहाटी में. वी वेर द फर्स्ट एट दैट टाइम मॉडर्न ट्रेड कॉन्सेप्ट लेके आने के लिए गुवाहाटी के अंदर में. सो इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स बिजनेस में. सो उसके बाद में हमने ग्राउंड फ्लोर में एक्सपेंड किया. But once you start, you can start with first floor also. और लोकेशन जो है, अगर आपके पास पोटेंशियल कस्टमर्स वहाँ पे उस एरिया में हैं, तो डेफिनेटली है. What drives is the retail sector, the real estate sector. Sorry, if the real estate is not there, तो इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स का बिजनेस मत खोलिएगा. सिंपल सा बात है. अगर आप वहाँ पे बिल्डिंग्स बनते रहना चाहिए, वहाँ पे कुछ ना कुछ कंस्ट्रक्शन चलते रहना चाहिए, तभी आप इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स के सामान बेच पाएंगे. अगर वहाँ पे नहीं बन रहा है तो कोई एसी, टीवी, फ्रिज, वॉशिंग मशीन नहीं खरीदेगा. सो दैट्स द ड्राइविंग विद आवर बिजनेस.
Great. I'll go straight to the audience. Like, let's make it a little more interactive. Like any questions specific to you have heard from each of them, so Gautam shared his secrets, how he, So any specific questions you have, you want to know. I think my colleague from Vrindavan who has come, and we are setting up a mall in Vrindavan, very organized, because उसमें सब disorganized retail है, तो उसको organize करके, and it's a huge potential, that micro market. If you have any specific questions for the leaders, and if you want, we can ask, or anybody from the audience, if you have anything, we can just do a Q&A. The mic, if anybody has a mic, yeah, Neha. Guys, if you can share the mic.
So my first question will be to you. What's his name?
Gautam.
Yeah. So, hi, my name is Neha and I'm from Infinity Group. So, my question to you is so basically, we have seven commercial tech parks green tech parks in Salt Lake Sector 5. Okay. And Sector 5 holds more than 2 lakhs population and generating over what? How much of salary that would be? Like about 500 CR, more than that. So per 1000 CR per month. So my question to you would be, how do you think, and within the 90 acres of land which belongs to Infinity itself. So my question to you would be, sir, how do you think, how feasible do you think is that market for you to open a Domino's maybe?
Although I do not operate in Kolkata market, having understood what you have asked me in terms of the infrastructure which Infinity Group is making or preparing or creating, I'm sure there will be a lot of opportunities for brands, not only Domino's, but other QSR brand also, to have their businesses put up there, and they will definitely do well over there with such kind of the employee population in that ecosystem.
Thank you. And I also have one more question to Abhishek ji. So you just mentioned in the panel about that online se sasta. So my question to you would be, see online, say suppose for example, a Great Indian Sale, which happens in Amazon and all. So how do you cope with that, how do you cater to that audience, those consumers who are, when the price really drops, so how do you cater then, how will you explain that?
For how many days it's there?
5 days, I think.
360 days count कर लेते हैं फिर सेल का.
But what will happen if really the price drops? You have your full confidence that आपसे आपका product का वो online से really सस्ता ही है all around the year?
Around the year, at times we face challenge. मेरे पास we try to procure those products जो online में बहुत सस्ता नहीं है, जो online में एक average price वो plans रहते हैं, but still we also deal with the brands. We are one of the biggest dealers in Northeast, so we also deal with the brands accordingly. और हम भी उनके साथ deal करके फिर product लेते हैं. So that makes the difference. We have different pricing also. एक normal customer आता है तो एक अलग pricing रहती है. B2B के लिए हम अलग pricing देते हैं. So there are a lot of things. And if you come across, I think there may be few of the customers also. अभी अगर यहाँ पे अगर मैं पूछूं, how many of you are next customers? So out of if you are in Guwahati, if you come across 10 people, 4 customers you will find from us. So that's the beauty we have. We have a base of 1.5 lakh customers. 1.5 lakh customers.
Super. Yeah. Thank you so much for answering my question, sir. Thank you.
Last one, anybody from the audience? But I have one question, sir, Abhishek ji and everybody. And it's a question I have specifically for you all. Because during COVID, I don't know, God forbid, it should not come back again, but we don't know. Nothing is in our hand. Everything comes for a reason, and it has come and it has gone. But COVID ke time pe, the retailers got affected. Many sectors got affected, but specifically I have seen in our Kolkata, business parks with a lot of retail outlets, they suffered. Post-COVID, have you strategized anything that if anything such kind of things, pandemic kind of things comes, कैसे business को संभालेंगे? I will start from him, sir. Just एक करके point अगर हो जाता है, then we'll wrap it up.
During COVID, after some days, I mean, the government started relaxing the timings of the stores. And as they opened the stores, I mean, the store was open for only a portion of time, maybe for 4-5 hours from 8 to 2. During that time, I mean, what I have seen, I mean, it was the best of the time. We had best of the sale. I mean, the sales which we could not do between 10 to 8 also, we were doing in 8 to 2. That was the thing. And after COVID, the sales went up like anything. I mean, that was, I mean, I would say best of the best years. I mean, people were spending like anything. People, I mean, there was obviously a pent-up demand also.
Correct.
So sales went up at that time. That was a good time, I mean, I would say. But after that, I mean, what we have strategized is we have included a clause in the rent agreement that if something happens like this, I mean, you have to consider this thing.
Understood. आपका supermarket का तो it was a boom.
It was a boom, not a boom actually. It was normal, just but हम लोग को कुछ था करने के लिए दिन भर घर में नहीं बैठना है, दुकान खुलेगी, माल बेचना है, बस वही. हाँ, शॉर्टेज हुआ था माल का बीच में क्योंकि सप्लाई प्रॉपर नहीं हो रही थी.
सप्लाई का एक इशू था.
हाँ, वो बहुत बड़ा इशू था. सप्लाई होती तो और अच्छा होता, बट एनीवे वो सॉल्व हो गया जो होना था. अब नेक्स्ट के लिए हम लोग का कुछ है नहीं, वही ओपन रहेगा.
ग्रेट. एंड अभिषेक जी, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स तब खरीद रहा था कोई?
बहुत अच्छे से खरीद रहे थे क्योंकि आदमी लोग घर में बैठे थे, सामान की ज़रूरत पड़ रही थी उनको क्योंकि अप्लायंसेस के बगैर फिर चलता नहीं है. और बेस्ट पार्ट था उस टाइम पे क्योंकि 4 घंटे 5 घंटे डिलीवरीज किया, वापस बैक टू होम. सो दैट वाज वेरी नाइस टाइम. बट आई डिड समथिंग डिफरेंट. योर क्वेश्चन वाज हाउ यू इफ समथिंग हैपेंस.
राइट.
प्लीज लिसन टू दिस वेरी सीरियसली. मैंने उस टाइम पे I hired few people. I hired a company. I hired an agency to develop an app for my store. So मैंने उस टाइम पे इन्वेस्टमेंट किया. We developed our own app. उस ऐप के थ्रू मैंने मार्केटिंग की अपने बेस पे, डाटाबेस पे, and I kept on getting the orders. So that was the strategy I changed at that time. So
great, great. A round of applause. I think these are some of the innovative things. And last, my Gautam, food we were all consuming. You know, we are ordering pizzas. Do you felt anything, or was it got affected in any way, or it picked up?
Yeah, COVID was something which we would not want to happen ever again.
Right.
Yes, during those COVID days. We as a company suffered. However, the top management of the company decided to open the store and not only deliver pizza, but even deliver essentials. So that was something which the company did. And post-COVID, the company decided to reduce the size of the stores. Earlier, we used to do 1,600 square feet, 1,700 square feet stores. However, after COVID, people coming to dine in, the numbers have gone down. So we decided to reduce the size of the stores, thereby saving some rent amount also. Right. And I'm sure Amit will agree to that as well.
Right. Great. I think I had a great learning from all my fellow speakers. Thank you so much, RAI, and everybody who's behind the team. A round of applause to the speakers. It was a great learning.